Hi there, this is Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. We finally made it. This is week 12 of my Stamparatus video series. In the previous 11 weeks, we've made all these fun cards. Each one showing you a different technique that you can do with your Stamparatus. Many of them can be done with any stamp positioning tool. Some of them can only be done with the Stamparatus because of how its plates are removable and can move up and down, and that it's got two sets of plates. So today we're going to do what is called wreath stamping, and that is this right here, where the same stamp is stamped 8 different times in a circle to make a wreath. And I'll show you other cards I did with this too. The first thing we need in order to do that is a template. I've made these templates. I'm using my Stampin' Up! Layering Squares dies, and I've used the 3 biggest dies. This one, and this one. Today I'm going to show you how to make this template using this one because that's the one we need for the card. The first thing that you need is a piece of cardstock. It does not really matter how big it is. Mine are 5.5-inch square. It just needs to be big enough so that when you're, because we need to die cut this, so that when you're die cutting this way, this will fit through your die cut machine, and the cardstock will fit in there. I just did 5.5 because that's what I had. It also doesn't matter what color you use. See how much of this we can get in here. I can't get any farther away, so it's shaking it. Doesn't matter what color you use. I used my least favorite color that I have too much of. So the first thing I did was took this cardstock and I used my ruler and did these 4 lines so that I have the center, but also so that I can tell where to line up the points of my square. So I'm going to do this. Try to get it as right on as possible. I'm sorry, this shakes the table a little bit, shakes the camera. So cut that out. We have this piece we can discard. And then I'm going to go back, and on this square I'm going to, you can eyeball this, but I really think for me making the lines is better because I like things to be perfect. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, which I'm sure you already know about me. See, setting that down moved it. You can use washi tape to attach it, although the washi tape I used earlier actually ripped my cardstock, so that's why I didn't use it with this. Okay. Place to put that. I'm going to move that. And see, this cut out the other 4 corners. It's normal for your plate to look like this. Mine, it doesn't take very long to get this way because you're cutting into it. I always cut into the same plate, and then my other one is just for the top. So I'm done with that die, and now I have a template. I know that this is 2 5/8. That was the size. I think that was the size of the die. Yep, 2 5/8. So I'm going to write this on here. And now, my Stamparatus. And this is just going to go in the upper corner, and then I'm going to use magnets to affix it. I have already cut my cardstock at 2 5/8. This piece is 2 5/8, and you'll see that it fits perfectly in there. I am using, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Here it is. I'm using the Beauty Abound stamp set. This set does, I think there is a die that goes with this butterfly, but I'm not using it. So I'm going to use this little tiny butterfly, and I've also used this Thanks. And the way to start this is to take your stamp and put it where you want your first one to be. And I'm going to put him right there, trying to center him. And then I'm going to pick it up. I'm using Memento ink, Tuxedo Black Memento ink. I'm going to ink up my little butterfly and stamp it. And then I'm going to take this and move it just one corner. And I'm going to keep doing this all the way around. Take it out and just moving one corner. Until you have all 8 of your little butterflies on there. Couple more to go. When I was trying to decide what stamp set to use, I pulled out a bunch that I thought would work, and also tried several different sizes. As I said, I die cut 3 different templates, and I'll show you the results of that after I finish this card. So that's all done. That's all we need the Stamparatus for. So I will set that aside. Done with this. I'll clean that up later. And now I just need to color my little butterflies. And to color them, I'm just using markers. This is Highland Heather. And as long as you're using the Memento ink, you don't have to worry about your black ink smearing. So I'm going to color each of these little 8 butterflies. And when you're I'm using my Stampin' Write markers, and you just need a really light touch. The color goes down nicely, and if you press too hard, you'll ruin the tip of your marker, and you really don't need to press hard at all, because the color comes out really nicely with these markers. And these are not alcohol markers. I could have used alcohol markers. But this is such a small butterfly that I really didn't need to do that. I just need a little bit of color. This is Coastal Cabana. Finishing coloring these little baby butterflies. There we go. That's it for the butterflies. And then I have already done my cutting for the rest of the project. So I'm going to put this on here. This is a Whisper White card that is I usually do top fold, so it's 11 by 4 1/4, and then it's scored at 5 1/2. This Coastal Cabana has been embossed with the brick embossing folder, and it's 5 by 3 3/4. And because this is 3-dimensional, I'm going to use glue on the back. So I'm going to put glue on the back of this. I've found that when they're embossed on the back and I use my fast fuse, it makes the paper tear. So this could have been layered up in many different ways. This card could be way more elaborate, but as I've said in my previous videos, this is about the Stamparatus. It's not about an elaborate card. So I made the cards simple so I could show you the technique. So I'm done with that. Then, oh, I forgot. I'll do that later. Got this little butter. I stamped the word thanks, and then I stamped the little butterfly, and I punched this out with a 1 1/2 inch circle punch. And then I'm going to get my Coastal Cabana ink pad and my sponge dauber, and I'm going to ink the edges of this. And I'm going to put dimensionals on the back. So I'm going to pop it up. And this in the middle. I found that the 1 1/2 is the perfect size for the center. It didn't seem to matter. You'll see the other cards I did are always all with the bigger template, the one size up. I didn't make any cards with the one size down. I haven't yet found the perfect stamp to work with that. Maybe this one would, but I didn't try it. And then I already made this cute little butterfly, stamped him and cut him out. And I'll put one skinny dimensional on the back of him. And put that guy there. And I'll show you what I did to the inside. This is how I did the inside. And this is what I did with the envelope. So that was one of them. And then I'm going to show you, as I said, I did 3 different sizes. And I used different stamps. So let's see if I can get to them. I have a pile of mess to my right here. I didn't think this through very well. Okay. This flower is made using this flower from the Dress to Impress stamp set. I use that flower right there. This is on the 2 7/8 inch side or size. This was 2 5/8, which is the size I used for the butterflies. And this one is 2 3/8. I felt like that didn't really work. Maybe it might look better if I colored it. I don't know, but I was trying to find a stamp that I wanted to use. And then these are from the same stamp set as this. It's a different butterfly. So this is 2 3/8. This is 2 5/8. And then this is 2 7/8. And I did make a card with that. And then I love my honeybee set that's retired. This stamp and die set. I just love this. So I thought, oh, that little bee should work on the small size. No, it didn't work. So then I did the medium size, 2 3/8 or 2 5/8. This looks really cool, and it would work. And then I did the bigger size, 2 7/8. So let me show you the other card. So I just experiment with the stamp. And the card I made with this one, I'll show you a little bit of a difference. This is the card that I made with this one. I pushed this out. Can you see the difference? There it's touching the edge and here it's not. I pushed it out a little bit and I feel like it made a big difference. I love this card. I stamped the Thinking of You, Sweet Friend, and then this is a die that'll cut out one of the bigger stamps. And I sponged the edges of it. I love this little bee. It's called the honeybee, but I don't think this is a honeybee. I don't know, maybe. So I did that card. And with those flowers I showed you a minute ago, I did this card. I colored this with my Poppy Parade Stampin' Blends markers. And Hello Fabulous is from that stamp set. This embossing folder is the wood grain embossing folder. And then I did, let me show you the other butterfly cards that I did. This one is the other butterfly I showed you, and this is Melon Mambo and Flirty Flamingo. This is the same card, but this is Cajun Craze and Pumpkin Pie. And these are all colored with markers that match the cardstock. And then I made two others, and they're made using the Under My Umbrella stamp set. And I just realized this has a punch. The card I made with this one, I fussy cut it, but it, excuse me, is really easy to fussy cut this umbrella. Excuse me. So first I did this one. I love the font on these words. The words aren't all ones that I would use. It's Your Day is a good one. Rain or Shine, you're always on my mind. I mean, they're all good ones. They're just not ones I would use on a regular basis. But I do love the font. So I made this one. This umbrella is not in the punch, so I fussy cut that and added the Hello Sunshine. This is Magenta Madness and Just Jade. And then also there is Blushing Bride in the coloring there. And I added rhinestones to the flowers. This is this little flower. And then the last one I did was this one, using the other umbrella. This one there is a punch for. I could have punched that out, and I just now realized it. I put the Hello Sunshine up there. This is my Melon Mambo and Granny Apple Green. Yeah, Granny Apple Green and Daffodil Delight. And this is a really fun embossing folder. I don't know what it's called. It's a retired one. And this was my last piece of this white ribbon. I was going to show how to color the ribbon, and I only had this one piece. So I didn't do that. So I've got to buy some. Somebody asked, in one of my recent videos, somebody asked me to show how I color ribbon, because I used colored ribbon on some other project, but didn't show it. So I need to buy some first. Both of the ribbons I like to color, I'm out of. So I need to buy some first, and then I'll put that in an upcoming video. So let me know what you think about these cards. I thought they were all so much fun. I got carried away. Usually I make one or two samples. I got carried away with these samples, trying to decide what to do for the video. I could have used any of these. And this was really fun to do. I really enjoyed it. So I have so many cards. Just in this 12 weeks, I've made anywhere from 2 to 4 of each of the cards that I've demonstrated. So this has helped me to build up my card supply, which is a lot of fun. So as you know, I'm doing a giveaway. As I said, this is the last video number 12, and I'm going to give away a Stamparatus. to someone who likes and comments on all 12 videos, and I will check, and you need to be a subscriber. I'm going to do the drawing next Saturday, so you have 1 week. Today is Saturday. I'm posting this a day early because I already have 2 other videos that are posting tomorrow on Sunday, and I didn't want to overload on Sunday. So you have 1 week to like and comment on all of the videos, all 12 videos. I don't know if I put them in a playlist, but I will do that when I post this one, so they'll all be there. The giveaway, the things you will get, I will give you all 3 of these templates that I made. Well, there's 4 here, but 1 of each size of the 3 templates that I made. That's part of the giveaway. Here, let me get this stuff out of my way. I'm keeping the cards because I needed to build up my card stash, so this was a good way to do that. So you'll receive all of these templates. Doing it again, not all the templates. You'll receive 3 templates. So those 3 templates you will receive, as I demonstrated in my very first, in video number 1, this is a stamp that it's all one stamp. It's brand new. And then there's a die that cuts them all out at once. Let me get it out and show it to you. Sorry, I should have already had this out. So this is what the die looks like. And it's one die and it cuts out all of these at once, which is pretty cool. And you need a piece of cardstock that's 6 1/4 by 5. I first cut it just the size of the stamp, but this one here, which is that one? Yeah. This one, which is this, this die goes up higher, so the first one I did, I couldn't use that, which is the Thank You for Being You stamp. So this is how big you need to cut it, 6 1/4 by 5, so that you can do that die cutting and not lose any. So this is part of the giveaway. This is, oh, it's covered on both sides. This is the grid paper that's made specifically for the Stamparatus, and I have it inside my Stamparatus. It's this piece of grid paper, a whole pad of it. I really need to clean up my stamp area. I have a huge mess, and I just made it worse. This is the case, which I can't get it all in, but it comes, well, it doesn't come with it, but I'm including this case, which is a really cool case, and I can't get it all on video, so I can't show it to you. And the Stamparatus, it comes with this foam pad, and then underneath is this. I always leave the foam pad in. There's Buster. And as we know, these come out. And there are 2. The magnets are on the back, and they already have tape on them. I did that. I have this really cute purple owl tape. And it comes with instructions showing how to use it. I think that's it. So I'm giving all of this away to 1 person. So be sure and like and comment on all 12 videos and be a subscriber. I want to thank you for watching all these videos. I've had lots of fun creating these and showing you many different techniques that you can use with this. Now I have to figure out what I want to do next. If you have any special requests for different things you want to learn, please let me know in the comments below. I don't have anything else in particular planned. I do plan to keep doing videos every week, but I don't have like another series planned or anything. I have one I'm kind of thinking about, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. If you've watched all 12 videos, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate all of my subscribers and everyone who watches my videos. But if you stuck through all 12, I'm impressed. Doing 12 videos was a long 12 weeks. That's 3 months long. It was a lot to think about every month. And I'm glad this is done so I can move on to something else. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Good luck to everyone.